Okay, how do you handle the objection when someone says to you, well, I've had a bad experience with similar product or service? How do you redirect that? Today, I'm going to give you the exact languaging, the exact move you need to make in order to handle that objection. One of the most powerful features of our training program is the ability that allows you to role play, to practice your line, your script in a safe environment. Because when you go out there, when you are practicing some of these lines on a real prospect, when you don't close that sale, there's an opportunity cost, right? You might end up pissing off the prospect. You might end up losing the sale. So what I've created is a safe, rejection-free, risk-free environment. Kind of think of it like a virtual verbal dojo that could practice your moves. You can practice your techniques with other sales professionals from anywhere in the world so that when you make a mistake, it actually doesn't cost anything. So you could feel very comfortable practicing your techniques and honing your skills without ever worrying about losing sales. If you want to find out more about our training program and watch our preview, you could click the link below and find out more. When a prospect says to you, oh, I've had a bad experience, that's actually a great opportunity. It is a great opportunity for two reasons. First of all, chances are whatever problems that they have, their problems have not gone away. They still have that same problem because whatever they bought from other people didn't work. That's number one. Number two, it means that this prospect is willing, or at least at the time, willing to invest in a solution that could help solve his or her problem. That's a buying signal. They just haven't found the right thing, and maybe whatever you are selling could be that perfect, ideal solution for them. So don't shy away from the opportunity thinking, oh, they've had a bad experience, that's it. No, that's simply not true. And my entire closing methodology is based on empathy. We always remember that people buy not because they understand what you sell. They buy because they feel understood. They want someone to understand their struggles, their worries, their frustrations, what's not working for them. How could you help them solve their problems? When you understand that and when you can convey that message to your prospect, it's not difficult to close that sale. And the way you do that is by asking a series of strategic questions with finesse to find out a little bit more. So let's do a quick role play with you and me. Let's say you are the prospect and I am the copywriter. I'm trying to offer my services to you, but you've had some bad experience with other copywriters, okay? So then you give me the objection. Well, I've had a bad experience with another copywriter. I will reply with empathy. Mr. Prospect, I'm sorry to hear that. Would you mind to share with me just a little bit what frustrates you the most about working with this copywriter or that copywriter? Well, they just try to overcharge me for everything, right? I hire them to write this piece of copy and for every little tweaks, they just overcharge me, right? They ding me for everything. And we agree on a timeline that they are gonna get it done in 1 week and ends up being 3 weeks and I have to keep chasing them. I mean, I don't like that. I understand that. But you don't need another copywriter now, do you? Well, yeah, I do, because no one is writing all those emails, right? I'm like trying to do it on my own. It's like, I don't have time for that. Yeah, but couldn't you find someone within your team kind of just do the writing for you? Yeah, but I mean, they're not copywriters. I mean, their writings are not very, very good. And I need those emails to sell, to bring in more leads, to generate more revenue. Well, Mr. Prospect, I don't know if this is going to make a difference or not. But let's suppose you and I, we could establish a clear scope of work, that I could guarantee a deadline, that I would meet that deadline, and for every single day that I missed the deadline, that you would deduct 10% of my fee. You wouldn't be interested in anything like that, would you? Yeah, I would, of course. Boom, you've closed that sale. So the key to handling that objection is you have to dig a little bit deeper, finding out exactly what didn't work in the past with that previous relationship. Then you want to mitigate that. You want to prevent that from happening and make the prospect feel comfortable how that is not going to happen again. It is not enough to just say, oh yeah, I am different. I'm not like the other copywriters, that I do better work and I'm trustworthy. No. How could you make him feel comfortable to say yes? Those two things, deadline, right? Also the scope of work. Okay, if I could make him feel comfortable, he would give me the assignment. It is that simple. So don't be afraid to go deeper and ask those deep questions to find out a little bit more. They want their problem solved, right? They're just not comfortable because you just got burned. So if that's the case, what can you do? Comment below how you are going to use this next time when you close a sale.